4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today is Sunday, which can only mean one thing. That's right, it's another episode of Sunday Reads, where I take one of my old favorite stories, favorite trade paperback, graphic novel, whatever, one-shot, whatever, as long as it's not currently in print, and it's something that's got a little bit of age to it, and I'm going to revisit it and review it for you. So today I chose Batman Battle for the Cowl. This is actually one of my favorite Batman stories, and it really has nothing to do with Batman, if I want to be completely honest. Basically, this is a larger Bat family story. This is all about the sons, and this is all about their interconnected allies and family. And basically, as the book starts off, Batman is presumed dead. We know through other storylines that he was actually displaced throughout time, but that doesn't matter for this. All we know now is Bruce Wayne Batman is dead. His will was found, and in it he stated he would like Dick Grayson to take up the mantle of Batman. Instead, however, Dick refuses to don the cowl, and even after everyone looking toward him to be the next Batman, he doesn't want any part of it. Well, crime starts becoming very rampant. There's an issue with contamination of Arkham, and all of the prisoners end up getting released or escaping. And so crime is rampant. There are gangs all over, and no one's concerned because there is no Batman left. It's just a bunch of kids as far as these criminals are concerned, and they know how to deal with a bunch of kids. So you get Dick Grayson, you get Tim Drake, and you have Damian Wayne, and they call in the whole family of Batman allies and, family. So we have Oracle, we've got Black Canary, we've got Huntress, Batwoman, Catwoman, we have Spoiler, we've got Knight and Squire, the list goes on. Fantastic characters. I love the fact that Squire's in this book. She's fabulous. I think she needs to be in more, but that's another time for that's for another video. But, yeah. So, crime is rampant. You have everyone trying to fight against all of these gangs. And then somebody dons a cowl, and he's toting guns, and he's killing bad guys. And no one knows who he is. Well, it doesn't take long for him to come across Tim Drake and Dick Grayson in their costumes as Red Robin and Nightwing. And he's referring to Batman as Bruce. He's referring to Dick as Dick instead of a Nightwing. He knows everyone's names. So, of course, they figure out pretty quickly that it's Jason Todd. It's Jason Todd in the cowl. You can see right there. That's him as Batman, or his version of Batman. And so it goes on. Everyone is still waiting for Nightwing to don the cowl. He refuses. Move on a little further in the story. Tim Drake steals one of the Batman costumes and dons it and goes out hunting after Jason Todd. And he ends up finding him, and they get into a huge fight. You come to find out that Jason Todd has his own Batcave now, and he's killed quite a few criminals. But they end up fighting, and he ends up putting a batarang through Tim Drake's heart. Chest, heart, whatever. He gets really hurt. Really badly hurt. Then you have Nightwing going after, looking for Tim, and he and Damian Wayne end up finding this new Batman, aka Jason. They all know it's Jason. And I think one of my favorite parts of the entire book is Jason Todd's Batman offering Nightwing a position working for him, he looks at him dead in the eyes and says, "You can be my Robin." And it gets real funny really quick. But they get into a huge drag-out fight. And, yeah. It's them fighting over who has the right to be Batman, who deserves to don this cowl, who deserves to inherit the mantle. And you know what? Everyone has a different side. Everyone has a different idea. And it's something that as fans, we've always gone back, well, who's going to be Batman? Really? Because in different storylines, it could be whoever. Well, as this story comes to a close, Jason ends up falling to his death. Not to his death, but he falls. And Nightwing is the one who's the victor in this. And he eventually decides to don the cowl because he agrees with the idea that Gotham needs a bat. Gotham and its criminals need Batman to put the fear in them, to where they don't run rampant, to where they don't control things. And so he takes up the mantle of Batman. Damian Wayne takes up as his Robin. And that's where we went into before the New 52. It was a run of them as Batman and Robin. It was really great. Grant Morrison wrote it. It was fantastic. Batman does later come back. Bruce Wayne does come back, but different story. I really love this. I love the family dynamic. They're brothers. They're brothers. The Robins are brothers. And Jason, whether you think he's Batman's his greatest failure, or if you just think that he's Batman that kills, they're all different in their own way, and they are all the son of Batman. So I love this. I love the dynamic. I love the fact that they bicker back and forth like siblings in this. I think it's great. If you've never read this before, pick it up. The art's fantastic. I mean, look at all the different people that show up in this book. It's great. I mean, you've got Poison Ivy, you've got Harley, you've got the Penguin, you've got everyone in this. Not to mention all the good guys that are in this. I love it. 10 of 10. It's fantastic. It led into one of the greatest Batman runs of all time, arguably. And, yeah. So, give me a like if you liked this video. Comment below and tell me what you think of Batman, the Battle for the Cowl, and whether or not you actually like it or not. And, yeah, subscribe to my channel for more comic book content. And check out any of my older videos I have up for offer here on the channel. And until next time, this is Cat Run Figures, and I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye!